Welcome in everyone. We are continuing on with blueprints. It is a day 23. Let's get our shit started, shall we? But yes, thank you for joining me. I forgot to do my welcome message. Let's do that. Thank you for the lurk, Crafty Blue. Alright, here is where you can get the game if you are live with me. Otherwise, the name of the game is in the description of the YouTube video, and you can go search it up on whatever place that you play games. Trav Brain, no worky today due to heat wave. Trav tried to be helpful, but effectiveness heavily reduced. Apologies in advance. You're always helpful, even when you have overheated brain. It's okay. Might I suggest hydration? Good luck in the heat wave, Trav. Go left now. Okay. To my left, I have the continue button. No, your other left. That's fair. Another day in the interconnected puzzle maze of this place. Oh, I have 70 again. I do not know what happened that day. I was under an effect somewhere. And we still have the Banner of the King, which I need to use more consistently. Let us pick up our allowance and see what the flavor of the day is, shall we? We should prioritize the pump room, I think, so we can sort out the aquarium again, as well as possibly the reservoir. Hello, shelter. Do I want to go to the shrine? No, I want the shelter. I want it. You can't stop me now. I've already had a bodged together fruit smoothie with frozen fruit in it. It was better than not having it. I bet. I'm sure it tasted really good. Alright. We have a computer right off the bat. Do I want... What does the radiation say? Let's find out. Just nothing. Okay. Do I want an experiment right off the bat, or do I want to play with the security doors? The security doors do not affect me at all in the first 3 ranks of the house. It's just the later ranks when you can start to get locked doors that it does anything for. Let's do staff services, special orders. Please continue to have the shovel. Thank you. Let's see here. What do I want to do? I could play, no. I think I'm just gonna go for the laboratory and see what crazy experiment we have for today. Because the security room rolls up pretty often enough by the time that we reach the ranks where we need to play with security doors, so... Yep, let's see what we have. When you draft a red room, each time you eat an apple, whenever you draft an archived floor plan. Gain a star, set your steps to 40, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die. To get an archive floor plan, we have to have the archive in the house, which means that I will want that red room in the house so that I can get whatever select column B has. Of which, at that point, it would probably be my penchant for gain a key, die, or gem. Because, at the very least, every time I rolled up an archived room... basically every time I opened a door, I would get some sort of currency type of item. But setting my steps to 40 very consistently would also be good. Not that the star gain isn't good, it very much is. Unless we prioritize green rooms to try and get the fruit spread green room, eating an apple, there may or may not be apples around, and losing 5 steps, but then setting my steps to 40 if I draft a red room could be fun, but then we run out of red rooms, so could trigger that pretty easily, but you'd be drafting random rooms all the time. I mean, we're drafting random rooms as it is. It's just some of them are archived. It is a gamble. Broccoli! You're on early. Thank you for coming. Welcome in, my friend. My dude, you're here. Did you catch up over the weekend? Have you finally watched all the vids? You caught up on the VODs. I'm so excited for you. You can actually play with me live today. What do you think so far? Outside of the fact that a particular room should have had a single piece of Christmas decoration in it that didn't, I have a revelation to share. Oh, please, share. Share. Is it that I'm a dum-dum? Because that one I know. I kid. I'm not that dumb. Draft a red and set to 40 steps might be best. You can control when it happens and it keeps you going for a good while. It's true. Then I will actually want the red rooms in the house. I think I know where the spare lever can be. You mean the broken lever? Or the spare? My theory is that the spare levers are in the Blackbridge Grotto behind a door I cannot yet open. That is my theory. It is currently my working theory. But please tell me what yours is. Red rooms are now my friend. Have you tried bringing a red page? Hi, Jazel. Long time no see. Been a while. You have read a note telling that the lever was in the weight room, but then was removed or hidden. At least there was an idea to do so, and I've tried to look where it can be there, and then there is a brick wall. And then you crafted the hammer, and then. Ah, yes, there is a bit of a brick wall situation in that particular red room. And so long as I can get the coat check and the weight room, which I hate the weight room, but if I get it early enough, it's sheltered. It can't hurt me. Ooh, it could be good things. Oh, Broccoli. You are a brilliant man. Thank you so much, Broccoli. I heart you too, Jazel. How are you doing, by the way? There is, yes, and nobody wants to go in there because they lose half their steps. It would be a cunning hiding place, yes. Somebody has a cunning plan. It's not me, clearly. Ooh, a trunk. Do I leave the trunk here or do I open it? With the one key that I have. I think I come back for it later. Hopefully I can get the sledgy. We do love a good sledgehammer. Let's go across the way. Sure, what? Security right off the bat? Ooh. But I kind of want the den. I do love me a good hallway. Not gonna lie. I'm not saying that you're right, but let's see what happens if you try it. I have so many things I need to try. I need to try to get the secret garden and the garage and the utility closet all on the west side so that I can open the garage door, plus get the car keys so that I can access the car, so that I might be able to do shenanigans with the car into... But maybe I just need the upgraded sledgy. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on right now, and I am just one person who has too many eggs, essentially. Do I take the security room? Chat, help. All three of these are good options. Look at them. They all sit the correct way. I love them. Do I just take the security room now? Okay. I sleepy, but doing okay. Gonna shower and crash soon. I mean, I don't know what your schedule is anymore, Jazel, but you do send me memes in the middle of the night, so yeah. You shower and crash whenever you feel the need, my man. Security is almost always a good choice. Have you also played this game, Jazel? Or just watched a bunch of it? Hello, security. You know what's funny? We have upgraded the spare room, and it does not look upgraded in this camera, which means this camera isn't live, except it shows you that it is kind of live while you're standing here. So, honestly, I'm confused. But, no items that I see, no coins on the ground or nothing. Alright, get into security. Yeah, one trunk. I know the trunk. Keycard system. Hello, keycard system. I would like to set you to low. Thank you very much for now. I would also like it that if you go offline, everything is unlocked. Thank you very much. We will readdress you if we ever find the utility closet. I've already done my request for the shovel for the next couple of days. I have already gotten into the laboratory and started an experiment, so there's nothing else here that I absolutely need. Okie dokie karaoke. That is security with its Knight. Computer to play 10 hours if nothing happens. Oh yes, many hours lost to this mention. I see, I see. All you know is that one image is live. That doesn't prove that the others are. They may be looped recordings. That is fair. That is entirely fair. The laundry room? I already know what the laundry room thing does. I don't think I need it here. Storeroom would be good. Pantry could also be good. Herditor. Storeroom. Coin. I upgraded my storeroom to have double keys. Gems. Nothing extra today. Yes, I know about Swimbird sketch. Yes, I know this is Stag and Tag. That is all done. Alright, let's go to the other side. West side. Okay, Spare Terrace. We love Spare Terrace. Secret Passage. Really early for Secret Passage. None of these let me get into this corner, though, which is bullshit. So Spare Terrace it is, because we love Spare Terrace. We love it. And I got the brass compass. I don't even know if I want to pick that up. Maybe I don't pick it up. Maybe I just leave this shit alone. Just leave it! I don't necessarily need everything going north. I know where it is. It's fine. By the way, the safe puzzles would make me rage quit so many times. Good that I don't have to drive them. Or you mean solve them. I really could have used your help, though, Broccoli. You are a smart person, and the freaking safe in that freaking room almost made me rage. Almost. Thankfully, Trav knew the answer, and I did not have to rage. Ooh. Quest bedroom is fun, but I'm gonna put drawing room here so I can get down here. Potentially. Oh, great uncle, what have you done? What naughtiness have you been up to? Nothing extra, just what is supposed to be here. Bing! This one was a fun solve. I enjoyed this one. Alright, west side. Obviously hallway. So we can get up and down. My favorite. Hallway. My beloved. You have returned to me. I'm so dramatic today. Oh my god. Yeah, they are a bit tricky. Well, one of them is horrible and the game clues are terrible. I have no idea how you were supposed to solve these puzzles. Well, first you solve the picture puzzle, which is this shit. This is Crow and Row. That is a Corvid. That is a rowboat. And you get the message. And then you go anything related to a gate or smallness matter. It's very clever. It's potentially a little too clever. Chapel. Chapel, why? Why you gotta be, like, so rude? Why? That's okay. You're gonna be in here and I'm not gonna end up spending a lot of time. Take your tithe. Yeah. Experiment successful. I have 40 steps. I think I've lost steps in this process. It's fine. Nothing in the pews that I see. Nothing here. I have a bishop now. Not that it matters. I'm pretty happy with the banner of the king. I don't necessarily want to change it. The effing numbers. We love you, numbers. We really do. You're very pretty stained glass. It's fine. I'm just a dum-dum sometimes. Wait a gosh darn minute. Is my brain pattern matching cracks? It might be. Yeah, we're okay. It's just lighting effects. Okay. Hello? What is down here? This is where I will put the quest bedroom. That seems to be like the best thing. If we get to the antechamber or not, we will have allowance waiting for us. It's fine. Not always gates. Yeah, I'm nowhere near smart or attentive enough for this game without a great deal of assistance. Why do you think I'm streaming it, Jazel? I need crowd support. More heads, better. I was good with pictures because I knew the rules. With safes, it's memory and attention to details that I don't have. Although there's a lock on another gate that's really, really easy to solve if you have even half a brain, so there's that. Yeah. But like, okay, so if I pull up the message for it, which I have here, if we count is important, small, also important, gates, also important, 8, probably important, dates, definitely important, crack, now that could be important, 8, again, we got 88s going on, and then safes. But by safes, they don't necessarily mean the physical object of a safe. It could be a safe area. It could, there's a lot of like double, triple, quadruple meanings in this one fucking message. So for the office, it was the fact that the only busts that count were the small ones. Yeah, they mean combination locks on the safes. They absolutely mean combination locks. And then for the study, was it the one that I almost lost my fucking mind over? There's just a lot of like junk information in that room. If they had just put like a chess themed Christmas card or postcard with a Christmas postcard, chess themed Christmas something in there, it would have made sense to me. As much as like technically speaking, all the information you need to do that one is there, it is very stupid in the fact that they don't help you associate what the D and D8 means. His name was Count Gates. Bit of a giveaway. Yeah, no, I understood that he was important to the puzzle. I just didn't necessarily, like, again, there's a lot of junk information in the room. Why are, you know, the fact that things in red in this game tend toward lies, but there's an exception to even that rule, so you don't know whether they're following the rule or not half the time. Like, it's very clever and very subtle. But yes, the fact that he was the count and a gate goes back to the message. If I had just referenced the message again, I probably could have done that on my own. But like, yeah, it gets really kind of dumb. It just gets really dumb. Anyways, let's pick a bedroom, shall we? But yeah, we're really going down the rabbit hole here, you guys. Alright, there is an extra key here. I've also gotten extra gems and extra ivory dice here. This room is actually pretty prolific in the little bit of like extra currency items, which I love. I know that the currency items are technically, like, considered to be small items, but there's also special items that are small items, so I kind of wish that they had, like, described one as a currency and the other as an item of small or large, but whatever. Like, it's their game. They can do what they want. So, yeah. Ooh, this is a lovely window. Pretty sure it's always a window because it's not on a wall necessarily, so it can be anywhere in the house, but yeah, it's a nice window. All right, we only get to have to be tithed once more. All right, where do I want to go next? I kind of want to go down a level, so that's return to entrance hall, basically. It's fine. Okay. Up the middle? Yeah, let's go up the middle. Ballroom. Ballroom is a good fit for here. I'm gonna be going up and down this area for a while. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I have to pay 2, and then it gives me 2. I just have to pay attention to how many gems I have at any point in time. Look at how cute they are! Our grandparents. The Simon we are named after as the main character. It's very cute. We also finished this off. We got page 6 and 7. So that was fun. And yes, Broccoli, you were absolutely right on locational, even though we were missing 2 words. So I also got that room, which was the conservatory. It's kind of sad that you can't play them. I read the full, like, message of all 8 pages, and yeah, it's very much like 3 or 4 songs stitched together. It's kind of funny that way. We'll leave that. We'll go to security and go up that way. Pantry. Pantry is perfect here. Observatory is going the wrong way. Pantry, yes please. It's not that I don't want the courtyard, I just don't want it here. That's all. You're sheltered from the tithe note. Yep, I am. The conservatory is a very useful room, so definitely worth solving that puzzle. It draws 3 random rooms from your pool and lets you adjust how common they are. Yeah. Conservatory is super cool, and I like it, but it only sits in the corners, so I have to get it. I didn't get it here or here, so I only have these 2 corners left to attempt it. Hello, Orange. Nom nom nom. Probably should have just left it there for when I run out of red rooms, but that's okay. It is okay. Now, can we turn our luck up? We certainly can. Not with the bedroom. But with the parlor, absolutely. Absolutely. Or we could just put the closet here, but I would prefer it off of a hallway for the extra stuff, so. Let's see what naughtiness the parlor is up to. No coin purse in here today. I often get the coin purse here. Not guaranteed, just often. It has been a pattern. As a refresher for those who need it, there will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. So if it seems like all 3 of them are lying, one of them is true. You just have to figure out which one. There will always be 1 box which displays only false statements. There's always somebody who's lying, and if all of them seem true, at least one of them is not true. And there's only 1 box that has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. I do have 2 keys because that's how I upgraded this room. So we have at least 2 tries, but if you don't get it on the first try, it does count as a failure. Just FYI. I tend to start from the black box and go that way. I don't know. It's just the way I go. Only one of the other boxes is false. Well, it remains to be seen if this is the truth or not. The gems are in the false box. It remains to be seen whether this is true or not. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. I feel like the gems are in the false box. I think this is the truth. Whether it's the white box that is the true statement or the blue box that is the definitive true statement does not matter in this thing. The gems are in the false box. The only one of the other boxes is false, I think, is the lie. Because if this is the truth, we have to decide 50-50. If this is false, then and one of these is the true box and the other one happens to be true at this point in time, then the gems are in this box. It's the only iteration of the logic that gives you one box that is the definitive gems box, and any other iteration of the logic does not work according to the rules. Am I full of shit? With your record, you might have pulled out the funeral parlor. Yeah. No shit, Brogley. Perhaps that would have been the better one, but I don't know. It tracks box openings, not puzzle instances. That's fair. They're in the black box. That one's easy. Yeah. No, I went through it and I was like, well, if we do it any other way around, it's dumb. So it has to be here. Am I correct? Da-na-na-na. Beautiful. Do not go into the ballroom until you have less than 2 gems. Or 2 gems. 2 gems or less. Really, that's where we need to go. All right. Here is the study. The observatory is good here. Corridor is not terrible, but I prefer to use the corridor further up. So, observatory it shall be. Also, if the blue, white are false, then black says that the only one of them is false, so it cannot be true. Therefore, black must be false. Yes, exactly. That was what I was getting at. We have not requested this book in the library because we find it here in the observatory where it is useful. So I do not know if the library version of this book is different or if this book does not exist here if you have requested it from the library and it's actually there instead. We are at 13 stars. What does that give us? 13 stars. Let's find out. The Southern Cross and Clavis the key. Cool. Cool. So 4, that actually helps. Actually helps. Extra key. Bing. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. The archives is actually all the red rooms, many of the red rooms are for things. Okay, so now we must move on. The Great Hall early. We do love the nursery. It's a good solid room, but it's also a dead end. The Great Hall. Yeah. Great Hall? I don't know about great, but it's an okay hall. One of the antechamber levers is in the Great Hall. Jazel, it's a great hall. It's just fucking locked to shit. That's all. Alright. I do not know what the Great Hall configuration is today, so I'm going to wait on it. We know that this door is going to be locked. I agree that the foyer is a much better hall, but this is a great hall. So, you guys wanted the weight room, right? And I will be sheltered from the weight room, which was a good thing. And it fits all the doors, and it lets me go onward. I like this. I like this a lot. Hello, weight room. Experiment a success. Do I get items today? No? 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 But yes, this definitely could get knocked the fuck out. Pow pow. Pow, 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 pow. Okay. You lift, bro? You lift? Anyway. Sheltered from this nonsense today. Okay. Good, good, excellent. Yes. I would like to go uppies and then over to see what the configuration of the Great Hall is from the other side. So I don't care about this one, save that there's probably rooms there that I would like. I want to save myself some problems. Okay. There may even be other things you could smack with a hammer aside from chests and that one wall. Shocking thought. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Okay. The den is not what I was hoping for, and the hallway is in the wrong configuration as well. Aw, man. Can't go back. Cannot go back. Rude. I was hoping for another 4, or at the very least, one of these turned on its side. Preferably away from this hallway, but no. The foundation is just going to be a throughway. Rude. Mr. Scrake, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Always good to see you, my friend. Where's Molnir when you need it? I don't know. Well, trinket mod works, kinda. What does this kinda you speak of? Why is it only kinda? Is it being fussy? Is it arguing with you? Does it have something against being useful? Tell me all about it. Has it yet to be published? Oh, okay. So it's working for you, but nobody else has access, is what you're telling me. It's mostly due to Lootable being, well, a bit of a bitch. Is there a mod for that? Maybe you just need a mod dependency? No. And now I get... Do I shelter archives? Or do I save it for the lavatory? Nah, it's just the RH code being a fucking spaghetti. Fair. Have you considered maybe modding it? Can it be modded? Has somebody already modded it? That's what I'm saying, is like, have you checked to see if there is a mod that makes RH code be less fucking spaghetti? And then use that as a dependency for your mod to make it less annoying to you. and work smoother. Archives is a bigger problem in my opinion. It's a gamble. It just makes it a gamble. You're picking from two options that could be useful and one option that that you don't know whether or not it's going to be useful, honestly. Like every time you draft a room, it's a gamble of 3 rooms. It's just you then have 2 known rooms and 1 unknown. I mean, it's up to you, Mr. Scrake. You're the modder. I'm just saying that, like, if you want to have a nicer time for yourself and others, it may be something that you can, you know, collaborate with another modder with or something. I don't know. You've collaborated before. But, you know, if it works and you're happy with it, that's all that matters at the end of the day. And you can completely ignore everything I say just because sometimes I'm a silly bugger. After this, all the red room. If I take archives here, all the rest of the red rooms will be their usual annoying selves. If I take cloister here, it gets pulled out of the green room pool. I am below 40 steps though. Well, May, I finally fixed weird heal with Fleshbound Grimoire. Your min roll on heal will be 4. Let's go! I love that for me. Fuck it. Archives holds many secrets. I don't remember what the association between these two are. Okay, it's a straight-on door. Good to know, good to know. I don't have to open it if I don't wanna. So with that being the case, and grab this one. Oh, dang, that was the dead end. And this one. Lever room? No. Yes. Gem. Levers. East side is open. Mr. Scrake, you don't know how much I hurt you. Okay. Time to go, I think, west side. I'm gonna keep the 2 keys I have. Alright. Rotunda. I need this breaker box though. But Rotunda. You didn't miss anything. You're just an awesome modder, and I'm my friend, so you're awesome. Continue being awesome, my dude. That's all you need to do. Screw it. I like Rotunda. This room is fun. It's so much fun. Alright. What room is going to connect to the foundation? Passageway, obviously. Nay's friend too, that's good. I do try. Okay. One more. This room is so cool. Let's actually do Unamas again. Yes! Rotunda is such a cool room. Garage. Destroys hallway though. Except. I could. What? What do you mean they cannot be rotated? What? But I want closet to connect to hallway. What do you mean they cannot be rotated? Rude. So, because I have garage, it fucking sucks? Oh my god. Fine. Dining room, you're it. I'm a little bit mad. I mean, we all knew that I was crazy, but now I'm a little bit mad. Alright. Is there anything extra before I leave? I don't see anything. I think it tends to show up here on these sideboards. But look at how pretty the view is from over here. So pretty. Alright, we've got that going on. I think I need to go across the way. I do not even have a shovel. What is the world coming to? And this is worked. Okay. Okay. I have to go around. Rude. I can get into the basement, though. Okay. So, rotunda to passageway and den, which should just be one click of the button. Click. The utility closet has to connect to you. Oh. Still rude. You can't convince me otherwise. Alright, archives. Lavatory, maybe? No, but laboratory. How about I put the breaker box here? Just because I'm mad. Just because I'm mad. For the record, I have done this puzzle. Gymnasium, fuck off. Garage, hello. Keycard entry system, fuck off. Now I need to go back to security. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, no, we're good. Oh, right. I didn't have this open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're still okay. Weight room, weight room, weight room. Den to weight room. I got confused. It's okay. Pow, 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 pow. Ooh, piece of candy. Keycard system. Keycard system is currently offline. Hello, set security level. Give me all the doors, please. Thank you. Confirm. They are all unlocked. Goodbye. Darkroom is gonna be a bitch, but the utility closet is right there. Incoming spoops, guys. Incoming spoops. It's a very small jump scare. Very small. Watch this shit. Hey, everything looks great and fine and wonderful, right? Bow. The fuck happened? But it's okay. Because I have the breaker box right here to fix it with. Hey, darkroom. Turn the fuck back on, thank you. See? All better. All better. Ooh, I got the battery. Battery pack. Get. Nice. Alrighty then. Courtyard here? Gorgeous. Although nursery here could be nice, but because we still have ways up, but I would prefer to have ways up in multiple places, which is the only reason I'm not taking the nursery here. I do love the nursery, but I do have other ways of gaining steps, so courtyard. Maybe shovel? No. Not shovel. But we get the beeps. No shovel. How sad. Okay. Uppies. I have no keys. Conference room? Conference room could be real nice. Conference room. I did turn the gymnasium off. I turned it off. It is off. As far as I remember, I could go check, but I did. What are you giving the eyes to, Jazel? The light switch just looked as if just as the other two rooms. Maybe I was wrong. I think you were wrong because you have heatwave brain. I had garage on and I had gymnasium off, and then you know, dark room flipped itself off, so I've only flipped dark room on. It's essentially backwards, but I could go check if need be. Hello, conference room. Look at you with the windows. Oh, so nice to have the view while you are in cahoots with whoever else is talking. Any extras today? The extras show up on these tables sometimes or over here. But no extras naturally. Awesome sauce. And then the way over is unlocked because I don't need no fucking cute boiler room. Connected to dark room? Connected to archives? Connected to utility closet? Wild. The possibility to connect to passageway? I do need it for the pump room. Kind of wish I could rotate it so it had uppies, but that's okay. That is okay. Or I could put down corridor, but I may not roll it up again. Boiler room. The light switch looked, it was dark and scary. Yes, it does that. You'd spend more steps going to check than the room would steal from you. Yeah. No diggy spots down there because root cellar is not in accordance. Let's get the boiler room up and running, shall we? I will leave the power directed that way. It is fine. And then we need to simply flip this to have access to this door. Love how the music shifts. All right, give me the pool. That was not the pool. All way it is. Because I don't need to access the back of the foundation. I've done that already. The pool? The cloister. The workshop? No, the cloister. I really like the boiler room and furnace music theme. I think it's the same one. I think so, yeah. Ooh, we got 4 diggy spots today. This room also drove me to complete insanity. I have 4 dig spots today. CXET. I still don't know what that clue is pointed to. I still don't know. It's a lovely room otherwise. And I still don't have a shovel, so... Alrighty. We have this. And I'm gonna do a thing. I have no keys. Rude. If I did this instead. Rude. If only I had a shovel. I kinged him for a shovel. Oops, wrong way. The commissary sometimes sells keys. And I have just enough for it. We're past the 50% stale. Sad. What? Money. Nice. The beeps. The beeps. Shovel! Shovel, my beloved! No keys, though. That's okay. Magnifying glass, I will take you. That's all I can afford. So Foundation has dig spots, Cloister has dig spots. I think that's all the dig spots I have on the property at this point in time. Oh, Courtyard has dig spots. I can get directly to both. Okay. E. Money. Okay. A key! Beautiful. Money. I can always dig shovel. Shovel has saved us. Praise the shovel. Praise shovel. A key item. We love shovel. Okay. Perfect. Go darkroom, foundation, dig, dig, passageway, cloister, dig, dig, dig. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Huzzah! Success! Diggy, diggy hole. Scrap of paper? Better write this down. Okay. Where? Workshop. I need a new category. I need a new category for, contraptions. Yes. So we know shovel plus metal detector equals upgrade. I don't remember what it's called. Shovel plus metal, or no, shovel plus battery pack. God, learn to spell and type. Plus that. Plus, broken lever equals super shovel. Sledgehammer plus battery pack plus broken lever equals super sledge. I know it's not what it's called. It's fine. Shovel has blessed us with knowledge. Straight to shovel. Oh, you found a recipe. They did say that they'd put those in. I figured they'd be in touch more, a touch more common though. Still good, yes. I spelled this wrong. Didn't put the pack in. Okay, let's see here. Lucky rabbits. Foot plus coin purse equals question marks? Right, written down, written down. Very nice, very nice. And another key! Shovel has saved us. Oh, praise thee, Shovel, you are the wonder of my life. Coin. Coin. Nothing, nothing. Tra-la-la-la-la. Coins. Okay. Well, I have more money. Not what I was hoping for. But... now hallway is viable. Okay, so pool then. I know that I was trying to do the hallway closet thing, but pool. I need the pump room. I need the pump room to, like, be over here. Ah, Shovel and Crowbar, my two favorites. Who needs a sword when you have Mr. Crowbar and Little Miss Shovel at your side? I forget the words, but then it goes like sacred shovel, sacred shovel, sacred, sacred, sacred shovel. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. No running shoes today. I kind of want to go over to commissary and see if we can't get pump room. I don't have any ivory dice, so that is kind of a problem. I need pump room to be powered. So if we want room of the pumping to be powered, I don't even know if it can be from this direction. I may have screwed myself anyway, but we will try our best, I guess. I know I'm wasting steps and I'm ruining everything. It's fine. Is aquarium good here? I don't know. It's really not. Bedroom is not helpful. This is not a great configuration for you, aquarium. I'm not gonna lie. It's fine. Not great. Mommy, why did you and Daddy name me Shovel? You see, your daddy Simon had to solve an obscure mansion mystery in his childhood. Spot on, Broccoli. You are a funny man. Yeah, I've kind of screwed the pooch. Oh well. Turnip? Tin can. Oh, but it's technically a red room, so I got the steps. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're good. We're fine. Okay, 2 hallway, I guess. I don't think I can power anything I wanted to today, but that's okay. I still can play with the pump room, just not no configuration I had hoped for. Fine. Yes, that is the experiment. The sauna. Fuck yeah, I'll put the sauna in. The car keys. Interesting. Okay, pool. Can we get the garage above you, then? No, of course not. Why would we get the garage? Patio? Patio has dig spots. And all of the gems would end up in the conference room, which is much closer than all the green rooms are. Yeah. When I draft a red room, I lose 5 steps, but then I get my steps set to 40. So it does not even fucking matter. Very nice. I can open up this in the archive. There is definitely another one. I may need it. Diggy diggy hole. Sometimes there are more spots than one. Turnip. My beloved. Only at the salt shaker. I do love me a good salt shaker. Okay. How do we connect down to the cloister then? So I can go for the conference room. Or do I connect? I mean, like, kitchen would be useful, but the vault. The vault? The bunk rooms? The vault? Kitchen lets us go uppies. Vault. At that point, the aquarium is the only place to go uppies? Vault's only useful if you have a spare vault key or something expensive to buy. It's fair, it's fair. That is fair. Don't you have the archives to use the key, or did you do it already? I did not. I have the archives. I would have to backtrack a little bit, which is not that big a deal. Kitchen. Anything extra in the kitchen today? No. 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 What's going to be in the dining room? We have the boiler room, so that's even better. Cool, cool, cool. I'm bacon and eggs adds the morning room to today's draft pool. Do I care today? Do I care today? I can't, well, actually, I can't buy it. Never mind. I can only buy bananas. Bananas. Actually, I will not buy them right now. I'm okay. Okay, so we need to backtrack down to, over to the dark room, to the archives. I could open up the kitchen and get rank 8 open so that we could dip into the dining room to eat. So that I have the steps to get around? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so we need to open this up. And it's locked and I don't have any freaking keys. Of course. That is my lot in life. Literally what happens. Okay, well. Hallway. To passageway. Over to the dark room, down to the archives. Boop, boop, boop. Uppy, uppies. Archive, I think it's this one. 'Tis indeed. Okay. Upgrade disc. Ooh. Okay. The file cabinet keys, which I don't have both of, but I know where, whoops, I know where both are. Change this into a toggle list. Change this into a bullet point list because I like it. And then, well, actually, I don't need it to be that. I just need to screen grab this. And then I can read it for y'all in case you haven't read it already for yourself. East Reddington Hospital certificate of birth. And it's got the Fen Aries symbol on it. This document attests that Mary Matthew Epson, so the female line, so what I'm understanding is that the naming convention is if you are born female, you take the matriarchal line's family name, and if you are born male, you take the patriarchal line's family name, which is something that is done in places in the world, but is very uncommon in this modern era. And I actually like that because it means that the heirs to a family name is not dependent solely on male heirs, and that way the names stay longer. So Mary Matthew Epson was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair, which means that the fact that she took Jones as her last name is interesting. In the hospital at 4:05 a.m. Tuesday, the 22nd of January in the 6th era, 1958. A witness thereof, East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true as verified by its duly authorized officer of the Fen Aries Registrar of Persons. Doctor was Lily Risian Rose, and the registrar officer was Sarah Drivian. Interesting. Yeah, so her given name is Epson, her married name is Jones. And we are Simon P. Jones because we are the male heir of our father. Otherwise, we would end up, if we had been born female, we might have ended up in Epson, which is interesting. Our mother had so many names, though. So many names. Hi, Dragon. Welcome in. Conference has gems, too. Yes, the conference room does have gems. Dining room sounds good to open, so we know it's her given name. Yes, it's true. She really was named Matthew. That sounds so cool. Why don't we all do that to last names? We don't know that everyone does that, May. What we do know is that the brother of Baron Sinclair married Lady Epson and kept the Epson surname. It could be a rank thing instead. It could be. It could be that she can't be that she can't be Clara Sinclair because she would lose her status as Lady Epson at that point. We don't know. Howsomever, we do have in the root cellar this family tree. So we have Lady Ashlyn over here. I don't know if Ashlyn is her first or last name, but it's quite possible that it is her last name. If she had a brother, she may not have been a lady. I'm not entirely certain. Nobility and titles are confusing. So very yes. But here is the thing, is that Lord William Epson, both Clara and Lionel are Epsons. Those are their children. And we know that Clara is Lady Epson, which may in fact be lady passed down from her mother's line, not necessarily her father's line. which means that Lionel Epson may also be Lord Lionel Epson when he got past his father's title. So that may have been why both of them are titled, because one goes matriarchal line and one goes patriarchal line, which makes it a weird X shape here. But it's also possible that she became Lady Ashlyn when she married Lord William Epson, and then when they passed away, both of the children get titled. I don't know for certain. It could go either way. Because we have the Baron and Baroness over here, Baron Thomas Sinclair and Baroness Oravale. I don't know if that's her first or last name. It could be that Oravale and Ashlyn are both last names, because they are taking titleage from their own families. We just don't have enough of the tree to know what the pattern is. We do know that Herbert Sinclair became the Baron Sinclair. We do not know if Simon Sinclair was titled at all. Howsoever, if the Baroness, their Baroness mother, was titled in her own right from her own family tree, then Simon Sinclair could also be a Baron. But nowhere that we have found shows that he is a Baron, so it's possible that she married into being a Baroness by marrying Barons Thomas Sinclair, and there was only one title to pass down. Therefore, the elder brother Simon, or the elder brother Herbert, got the title, and Simon was just Mr. Simon Sinclair. But we do know that Clara Epson was Lady Clara Epson, possibly from her mother's line. So Mary Epson could have been Lady Mary, and we also know that Mary became a lady. So when the title was passed down to her, she is technically Lady Mary Jones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that Baron Thomas Sinclair's wife just became a baroness by marrying him. And then there was only one title to pass down. It's a little bit less clear on the Epson side, because we know that Clara Epson is a lady, and I'm pretty sure we've gotten reference that Lionel Epson is a lord. But again, that could have been that both parents were titled independently. So there was a Lord Epson and a Lady Ashlyn, and it was sent down the line. I believe Clara was the older sibling, so she may have become Lady Epson as the inheritor to her father's line, which would make Lionel Epson, taking the surname of his father as Epson, become Lord Lionel Epson because of his mother's line at that point. Unclear. It's a little shaky over there. But we do know that Mary Epson is Lady Mary Epson, because that's how she's referenced in the newspapers, which may but interestingly enough, we are just Mr. Simon P. Jones, because our father is Jones, and so our father's untitled, which is maybe why we are a Mr. at this point in time. But we also could have inherited, because our mother is MIA, presumed dead, her title of lady. So we might be Lord Jones at this point, with the option to upgrade to Baron Sinclair by earning the titleage once we've completed the requirements of our great uncle's will, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is my understanding of this family tree, which is a very incomplete family tree, but I believe, at least from context clues, much of which I could dig out of other pieces of my notes, but then we'd be running around, that both of these Lord William Epson and his wife were both titled, and therefore both their kids got titles, and then Baron Thomas was the only titled person on the Sinclair side of the family. So it was only passed down a little bit. I'll give you a tiny lore spoiler because it's not a big deal at all. Baron Herbert Sinclair's parents were Thomas Sinclair and Baroness X. Oh, so he married into the barony title. He married into titleage and then passed it down. Okay. That it doesn't change the math all that much. It just means that one of these two had the title and they passed it down to the only kid who could be titled, which was the eldest at the time. And both of these people had titles, and therefore both of these people ended up being passed down a title. Which ultimately means that Mary's titleage comes from her mother's side of the family. Like, that's what it simplifies to, essentially. At least as far as the pattern matching in my brain can function. But this certificate of birth is very interesting. Oh, we are currently in a red room. I don't have the other key, so I don't know what else that's going to give us. But very interesting, very interesting. Okay, we need to go to... we can't get up for the dining room. We need to go up to the conference room. Then we can possibly go up through the aquarium. Right. To the dark room in the courtyard. Dark room to courtyard. To gem acquisition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. To commissary. Where we could acquire even more gems if we so desired. We do not desire. To aquarium. To uppies. Uppies. Okay, office would get us money. We don't care about money. This side is open. No. Foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Yes, please. Which unlocks the entirety of the Great Hall, which does not particularly matter at this point. Yes. We could wind our way up, though. No, this is fine. This is fine. The east side. East side is open. We're good. We're good. We're good. Dinner is served. If we want to go chase it down. So, Count Isaac Gates. You were very influential in the office. Baron Edwin Sinclair is not on the root family tree, so we believe that he is Thomas's father. He could be further up. Ja Ariana could be a part of the family line, or it could be a queen in the history. We have not figured out whether she was even a queen, but she does wear a crown, and she's very pretty. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. We have no idea why he's important. Possibly, I mean, he's not a general, so he's a major of some sort. Could be part of either family tree, honestly. Or he could be the reason why we have the key shop. I don't know. Baron Thomas Sinclair, there we are. Great-grandfather Thomas. And last but not least, Lord William Epson, who's also a great-grandfather, right next to each other. The family is very close. Crown and Crow. Very nice. Okay, well, if this is locked, we're screwed. The closest computer is the security room. Rude. Can't get into the antechamber. I am locked out of the antechamber if I pick any 3 of these, and I cannot X out. There's no... You must select one to draft. No, no escarpe. No escarpe. Laundry room it is. Yeah, but I can get the other file key immediately. Like, there's going to be another day. It will be okay. Swap gem for coins. Swap gems for keys. Swap keys for coins. I don't really need the coins. But I don't have the money to pay for that. I have the money to pay for wash and dry, though. Yes, locksmith can have secret garden key. I'm aware. But it's fine. Kabuchi, welcome in. Lovely to see you again. How are you doing, my friend? My new friend. Very new. Has anyone picked first, second, and third today? Like, I did not train you guys on my channel points options, but there are channel points options, and they may, in fact, still be available. I'm glad to hear it, Kabuchi. Haha! You could have had first, because I'm pretty sure nobody's taken it today. You could have had first, too, and nobody... It's funny that you guys go for the later days, thinking that somebody already has gone first, and nobody has taken first today. Literally nobody. Who's going to take it? I don't know. I'm gonna wash and dry here, because I can afford it. Hey, look, I'm not locked out of places anymore. You're literally the first in. You never take first. It's hilarious. But the number 3 is way cooler than 1. I agree. Key card. Not that I need you. Do not need you. I have you. Not that it does me any good. Okay. Well, here we are. Locked out of the antechamber unless I can get the broken lever and the garden, or the secret garden key, and I'm locked out of these 2 squares. Fun times, you guys. But at the very least, we can run over to the dining room and eat some food. So down, down, over, down, down, up, 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 up. Yep, that's where we're at. Dinner is served. Nom nom nom. Do I have this in my... maybe? Yes, I do. This is the country stew pie? What is this, 22? I think? Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Delish. No, it's 23. What am I thinking? Not that it matters what day it's on. Just that I've seen it before. Okay. Okay. Uppies to the kitchen. Actually, probably should go to the archives and then maybe down to security now that I have steps. That would be good. Or I could attempt the office, I suppose. Whoops, wrong way. A whole different book. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. You are in the way. Okay, I got it out of the way. Holy shit. More information. Oh boy. Story time with Megan. With Mayrin. Story time with Mayrin. Let's go, let's go. Okay. On desk. Boop boop. And also turn into toggle list. Secret memory book. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I look away for a minute and May finds a new book. Where was this? This is also in the file cabinet. I grabbed the laundry room so I could dig up its key. Yeah, this is the file cabinet book. Peace! Terms of surrender have been accepted. This is March 20th, 1886. The red flags flying over the capital was a bittersweet sight of comfort for many of this realm's war-weary citizens. After 22 years, peace had come at last. We, the staff of Reddington Herald, join all the citizens of Reddington in welcoming this new era of peace and formally retract and disavow all prior printed support of House Desolates. Royals flee in defeat. For shame, O you cowardly cottontails! In our most trying hour we clung, and in yours you ran. In his first public address since the end of the war, the victorious leader of the Fen army, General Teskin, did not express much sympathy for his fallen enemy. The royal family's departure was not unexpected, as rumors of their plans to flee to the neighboring realm of Irja had been circulating even before the war's end. However, the suddenness of their departure has left many of their supporters feeling abandoned. It is a disgrace, a betrayal of the people they swore to protect. They have fled to foreign lands, seeking comfort and refuge while their people suffer and struggle to rebuild. This is not the kind of leadership we need. We need leaders who will stand with us in times of adversity, who will not abandon us when we are afraid and at our most vulnerable. Yes, you stepped away for just long enough to miss out on laundry shenanigans. Ooh, okay. Are we a secret princess? Is this what I'm getting? Is our mom is a secret princess? Are we a secret prince? Are we the blueprints? Wah, wah, wah. I did the thing. I said the name, guys. I said the name. I did the thing. December 9th, 1924. Desolate's princess born in exile. In the 4 decades since the end of the war, little news has reached our news desk regarding the former royals, whose life in exile has remained a quiet source of speculation and mystery. Prince Rolf, the grandson of Desolates IV, broke that silence on Tuesday when he announced the birth of his daughter, the Princess Caitlin G. Airy, who, in keeping with Arigan tradition, was endowed with her mother's surnames. Close supporters of the exiled family are, of course, concerned, as this public announcement displays a notable shift in conduct for the royals and sets the stage for the family to exit private life and return once again to the public sphere, a change that would undoubtedly stir up long-buried allegiances and unrest in our realm. Oh, she's so cute. Are you feeling blue about it? I'm blue, Abadi Abadai? Abadi Abadai? Yeah, maybe. Not blue, necessarily, but the name of the game is Blueprints. Are we the Blueprints? That is the question. No, May, you're a secret princess. I thought that was obvious. I mean, I might be a secret princess. Nobody knows. I assure you I'm not. I'm not. I'm definitely not that. Am I pronouncing the words properly for these made-up names? Probably not. So please bear with me. Tensions. So 1929. Tensions rise on southern border. The Crown's recent decision to dismantle the realm's remaining railways has caused increasing tensions with our southern neighbor, Irja, who has for many generations relied on our realm's rail tracks for northern passage to Arch Ares. The ensuing round of trade negotiations with Erja, which were conducted with reckless care and little diplomacy, have, to the surprise of no one, ended in an impasse. Early reports have alluded that, in addition to their other demands, the Crown has requested that the asylum granted to the former House of Desolates be revoked. Oh boy. We don't know what the flower symbols means. We haven't looked at that book in the library. I think we've requested it, but we have not looked at it. Okay. So, to that end, library. Oh, right. I don't have that copy in the library section. I have that copy in the, nope. No, it's, where? The underground. It's in the precipice. So... the core is... I'm assuming that this means Erja. Erja. We don't have enough about the race, but we know that this means rainy. And then flowers. Are flowers in this list? Poetic. Erja, rainy, poetic. Interesting. That's what we know. We have enough of the clues, just not the whole book. Okay. That's what we know. Oh, that is the end. Okay. Pronunciations are close enough, and there's not really a canon pronunciation. I mean, it's not like they've given us a pronunciation guide. That would have been really nice. But we learned a thing in the archives, and it was massively interesting. So now, not only do we have the birth certificate of our mother, but we have information about previous royalty that has been run out of the country. All right. I need to go to security, which is den, weight room, ballroom, entrance, security. Since I'm down this way, we might as well. Den, weight room, ballroom, security. I don't have any gems, so that works out in my favor. Yay. Because we have an upgrade disc, and this was the closest computer. My tablet died and I missed everything. What happened? I read the book, the memory book in the archives cabinet. Broccoli. It'll be in the VOD, which you will get tomorrow. I have so much mail in the mailroom, and the mailroom is being upgraded. Okay. Mailroom. Where are you, mailroom? There you are. Same day delivery. No contact delivery. The package will be dropped off at the entrance steps the day after the drafting this room. Freight shipping. A very large package will be delivered here 3 days after drafting this room. Is freight shipping even really worth it? Same day delivery, is it even worth the steps? Like, I'm kind of thinking no contact delivery is really awesome because then you get the mail the very next day at the entrance. It's the most convenient for my playstyle so far. I've never taken freight shipping, so I don't know. I know the Traveler side has seen a lot of stuff. I don't know if anyone has taken it, and I know that he has access to the wiki, and so I don't know if he is currently looking up what other people have said about that particular option. I mean, can you even find it in 3 days? That's a good question, Broccoli. I like no contact delivery because then I can just get my mail until I run out of mail. I don't know if all the mail I have accumulated in the mailroom will then show up tomorrow. It's possible. I'm sure there's a strategy where freight shipping is very good. I just don't know what it is. And I don't think it's in my playstyle, to be quite frank. Same day delivery, it would work very similarly to how the dining room works, but because the mailroom is so uncommon and I rarely pull it up, I don't know if that would be a good idea. I'm gonna go with no contact. I'm gonna go with no contact and none of you can stop me. Cool. Freight shipping isn't that much better, to be honest. It is better, but not a lot. Oh no, she's going no contact. Technically speaking, Kabuchi, I'm already no contact. I have to talk to you through the internet. But I would just be greedy. Cuts out a bunch of options, including dice and silver key, and adds in a few new ones like the shovel and sledgehammer. However, just because they're on the list hardly guarantees rolling them up. Yeah, it just feels too swingy. As I said, I'm sure there is a strat for it. It's just not one that I am playing, and somebody else will have to figure that one out. Upgrades done. Okay. Bugger. There's not a lot left that we can do, so I guess I'll just finish off finding things in the kitchen. Maybe open up the rest of the doors here. I don't know. Save our keys, I guess. The Great Hall's not that big a deal. Oh, I'm just gonna waste a step here. Because what do I got? There are 2 keys, a trunk, and a compass floating around the house. Okay. Okay. Should have looked while I was there. I know. The trunk is in the nook, I think. Which will get me up that direction anyway, so I can do that. Oh, I got my key back. Sweet. Not going through the ballroom now is a good idea. Where? Oh, it's the compass. I do not care. It's fine. No, go to hallway. Banana. Banana. Honestly, I've never seen anyone take anything other than no contact because it's just that much better. It's so much less work. We already have to do too much work. Hey, coin purse. How's it going? I don't have the lucky rabbit's foot though, so this is really late stage to get coin purse, I'm not gonna lie. Won't be sheltered. Doesn't matter. Got many more steps though. I love that you get the noise. It's fun. Conservatory. Yes, please. Diggy diggy hole. Money, money, money. Ah, coin on the floor. Thank you. I would like you to be very... You can continue being rare. Trophy room being rare is fine. I don't need it to show up all that often. Showroom can be less rare. That would be okay. I don't need it to be all the time because I can't afford it most of the time, but... Yeah, rare, rare, less rare. I like that. That was good. Because we aren't getting into the antechamber today. The pump room! I needed that. In fact, I needed that. I want to play with the pump room anyways. I got what I wanted. I have done my objective for the day. Yay. I wanted to power it so I could make use of this, but no. That is not happening. So aquarium, you need to get filled back up. Where does aquarium get filled up from? Tank 1? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Fountain. Set the showroom to common. If you later manage to set the vault to common too, you'd have a great time. That is true. That is true. 'Tis very true. We just need 2 more out, so that's fine. The aquarium is now refilled. We'll see if anything survived. Alright, the fountain is drained. The only way I'm gonna get the reservoir drained is if I can get this online. So that I can finally pump things out. And I may have to fill up the fountain again, because I don't have the basement key open, but there we go. That is the day. These 3 spots are going to continue being empty. Anything else I want to do in here? No, why don't we make it standard? We'll make it standard so that it does roll up quite a bit more often. But it's not common yet. These 2 can stay fucking not really often. That is fine. You could drain off just a little bit from the reservoir. Whoever designed the plumbing in this house was sadistic. They kind of are, yeah. But it's a situational room. I think that we have to have it fully drained out to reach the door. But maybe not. Maybe if I put in just... Oops. Not what I wanted. What if I put in just like 1 or 2? Oops, wrong direction, I guess. No? Oh, it's this one. Yeah. Oh, it requires me to do the full. Like... Yeah, the tank, like... This is less, but I think that's still flooded, so, like, I can't do that. Can we book you for every day for the next week and a half? Yeah, no kidding. If I had gotten this powered, I absolutely could have done some shit here. But sadly, I don't have this powered. No power. It's very disconnected from the boiler room at this point, so... Can't Simon just get over it and hold his breath for like 10 seconds? I know, but apparently Simon cannot swim. If he could swim, I would swim in the pool too. He cannot. Okay, well that is what it is. Because, yeah, I have the pool filled, I have the greenhouse filled, I have the kitchen filled, I have the aquarium refilled. I can either drain the fountain or most of the reservoir. I cannot do both. So that is kind of where we're at right now. And I have too much water in the system. I need this reserve tank to get the water out of the system so that I can... drain back and forth between these 2. Unfortunately. So what I can do now is go down to the Great Hall and finish opening it. And that's about it. Which is not really useful at this point. Suppose I could go down the foundation. I've got some steps to fuck around downstairs. We'll do that. Down to the pool and then over. I have enough for one last banana. Okay. It's there. Should have gone down the passageway. Whoops. No, he'd get his boots wet. What would you want next? Jump over the boxes? He is a safety first boy. One day we'll be able to do more things with the plumbing. All those boxes in the dark? No dig spots down here today, but this is opens. This is also still open. This is the reason why you want to drain the reservoir. Of course, the boat is on the wrong side currently. And I cannot get past this thing. It looks like I could just squeeze through. That is the tomb entrance. And then if I could get across here, over there is kind of where I want to be, but that is not the option today. I can, however, go all the way back here if I want to. Where's the door? It's here. Oh, if I thought about it, I could mess with the boiler room and get in here. Do I have the steps? Do I have the steps? Where is that? Where is that? The boiler room is really close to the foundation. I could do it. 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 Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Yep, I've wasted steps doing it because I wasn't thinking about it, but I'm there, I'm there, I'm there, I'm there, I'm there. I don't know if I can get back. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Uppies, please. Boiler is darkroom side. Darkroom side is there. Boiler, boiler, boiler. Nope. Darkroom, okay, we have to go up and around. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Wasted so many things. Nope, that's not it. There it is. There it is. That should do it. That should do me. If I have enough steps to get back. Okay, quickest way back. Hallway, cloister, passage, foundation. Okay. Hallway, 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 hallway. Brick! I have enough steps. We're gonna learn some new shit, guys. We're gonna learn some new shit. Underpass. Running, 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 running. Oop, wrong way. Running, 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 running. Yee. No, wrong way. Hear the drums, hear the drums, the drums, the drums, the drums that will lead you onward. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And it is right there in front of my eyes. We have never seen this before. Holy shit. Hopefully that will stay open now. We have to play with this some more. Okay, where do we need to get to? There are two areas we want to get to. Is currently... Okay. 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 This one twists it. Okay, okay, okay. Love this room. It'll stay open as long as you power it. So sci-fi. Okay, so I have to get this like one and done. Okay, 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 okay. So we come out. Where do we come out? I can't see it from down here. That is a problem. I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 twists. Maybe I only need 1? It's gonna be a lot of running back and forth, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see where we ended up after 2 twists. Thankfully, we're not losing footsteps because we're not changing. Okay. So, okay. This one up here is that. So I need it to be connected to the one to our right and wherever that connects to. So 2 more twists for that way and then many more twists for the other. Okay, okay. I've oriented myself. I should have done that when I was up there the first time. I'm a dum-dum. It's okay. It is okay to have lapses in fucking understanding and judgment. Because of reasons. So I come out of that one. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. One more. Good. Okay. Very light spoiler. I do believe you only need to open that door once and it stays open. Trav says that it stays open so long as this has power. But if you want the bridge to be open, you cannot power this at the same time. So it's a very situational situation. I'm trying to get this sort of one and done. Okay. Okay. This gives me a better opportunity to figure out what is going on here. Okay. Do we have any numbers? Do we have a D? No. Eight is too long a word. All of these are too long words. Oh my, is this a small gate? It's pretty big, actually. It's incredibly easy to brute force if you think, but as far as the clue for it goes, that's quite a long way along a path you haven't done yet. Not a lot of headspace, so I'll call it small enough. Wait. No, there's no C here. Okay. You can't judge a gate by its size. It's how you use it. So true. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your butt. Hold, please. There's no O on this one, though. I don't know if the 8 even has anything to do with it. It's just the clue came with a lot of 8s. Curious about your thought process, May, but we'll let you have fun. Oh, I'm trying to connect anything, like, so, you know, we have the symbol of one of the kingdoms here, clearly. It is a specific symbol, which is in the Realm and Runes book. We don't have the full page here in the Foreman's copy. I have not managed to pull the full book from the library yet. But we know that this is... If we go to the library... The full name of said place is... in the redacted, Orindia. There might be a clue in the redacted that would make a lot more sense for here, but I only have the redacted copy, so I was looking for anything. I was also looking for some way to make this 8 make sense because of the clue. Right. The picture clues itself. We had D8 that was important in unlocking a different safe. I'm assuming this is one of the safes. So I was looking for any way to make date spelled here. Like, I'm just cherry picking dots at this point. If you guys who do not know the answer to this want to take a crack at it, feel free to make suggestions. If you do know the answer to this, you can do hot and cold. You can be like, you know, you might find more help in a particular room. Whether I have that room or not is another matter. It's a combination lock. Yes, it is a combination lock. But most of the combination locks have been associated with a date of some sort, which has been numbers, but this one has letters in it. So I'm trying to associate any way I can to other things. But like this, yeah. I also thought of the, where is it? The green room, cloister statue has, you know, this whole CXET on it. There's no C unless the E goes first. Is there an E? Is it mirrored some way? Is the X go first? Maybe? I don't know. I was like, you know, same font reminded me of that, but I don't think that that has anything to do with anything. So yeah, I'm just making connections at this point. Whether they're relevant or not, I'm not entirely certain. We basically need a 4-letter word that may or may not include the number 8 in it. You have all the information you need right now? Okay. It has to be date related. Which of the shots in the dark that I have mentioned here are related? Like, at the very least, tell me what's not related. Like, where am I going wrong in my thought processes? That will help me whittle down some of the junk information that is pinging around in my brain right now. That would be helpful. Not asking you for the answer. I'm asking you for either a limitation of direction or pointing me in a better direction. The incredibly cunning lore clue is a long way down from here, but as I said, this one is entirely doable without it if you just take a moment. Trav, I am thinking about it. The point is that I'm thinking in too many directions. I need directional help here. You can solve it with just the picture puzzle and the lock. Okay. Yeah, see, it's helpful to tell me where my connection, my, like, pattern matching brain is going in a wrong direction, or to directional me in the right direction. Okay, so we just need, let's close down what we don't need. We just need this and the lock itself. Look, my brain is highly capable of pattern matching. The fact that it will find patterns is great and also a curse. Oftentimes, if I'm overcomplicating something, I just need somebody to be like, no, the information you need is in X room, and then I figure it out. If what I need is in the sketches, or I should say the picture puzzle, Um, I don't have like a G here. All of these have been date related. I don't know if this 8 even matters. What is a 4-letter number? 4? Don't have an F in the right place. Here's a name. Is the 8 on the last dial a red herring? That is a question. Could be a red herring. We've run into those. Wreck. Yes, I am a wreck right now. Thinking. Okay. I asked as rhetorical in that end. I am going to grab Broccoli, if Broccoli's still around, and be like, Broccoli, your thoughts, please, sounding board me. What are we seeing? What kind of patterns are we seeing that make sense here? $100, $200, $308? No. Everything but the kitchen sink? No. Broccoli could help. What about Sinka? Nope. Base. All your base are belong to me. Snick. It is. It is Snick. Ooh. Snake. No. Do I have... Thick. There should be a C in there. There is not. Thin! No, it's not thin. Are these dates? No. You can get a thin date to eat. I'm just playing with it. My brain has gone into free association because it's overwhelmed. It's okay. What would... be a date, whether or not the 8 is relevant? Roman numerals? Guys, I found the Pokeball. Oh, wait, no, that didn't work. Cake. Rhymes with... No, it doesn't rhyme with date. Maybe you should date Liam? Maybe I should date Liam? I should. I don't know any Liams, though. That could be a problem. Weapons of mass destruction. Yep. Dang. Unless you're a Liam, Kabuchi, even still I'm taken. But... Is there an E over here? No. Yes, meme! For the meme! Okay, I'm having too much fun and I'm not really thinking that hard. I need to get serious about this, but boy oh boy is it fun to like free associate with a thing like this. Boyd? Boys? Okay. Where was the family crest? I think that's where I need to get my brain in order. It is in the wine cellar, where I have this. So, do we have an M? Yes. We have a C. Yes. Do we have another C? No. Do you have another M? But that doesn't work. Because this is 1,100... which would make it 10 something. We need like an X. We don't have another X. I mean, this is 3008. That's not gonna happen. And then I've gotten Sink again. Or Snick. Snicker Snack. We have a C in this one. Just have a lot of M's. We could go full M's. I don't know my Roman numerals enough anymore. That is kind of the problem. Okay, D is 500. Do we have a D in this one? No. We do have 2 M's. We have a D in this one? I think we did. 2,508? No. I think ultimately we are looking for something that could make a date. Do have a C here, but this is in the wrong order. We don't have another C here, which is a problem. L is 50. Is there an L in here? So that's 1,158? 1158? 1158? No. There are 2 8s. 8 is V triple I. Okay. But maybe we have another D here. That's wrong. Do we have an L here? No. Nothing else really works in this slot. If we go Roman numerals. $308 isn't going to happen. God, I hope we do find a way to stop time before that. Small reminder, but maybe too big of a hint, so read at your own risk. Oh, I was looking at for the reminder of what some of the letters might mean Roman numeral style. It is less me going off of the crest and more just being reminded what Roman numerals mean, because then I went and looked them up, which I could have done at any point in time. So, supposedly, I just need this. I went down a rabbit hole with you guys, sorry. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. The only count that I know of... What was his first name? No, it's in the hallways. Hallways. Isaac. Too many letters. Not something I could put in here. Okay. Game is full of rabbit holes. It's easy to trip when walking on holy ground. It is. It really is. I am tripping all over the place. That's a type of cheese. I have a feeling that this is very much like the chess D8 thing, where It is a play on words yet again. But I'm not entirely certain where that play on words matters. It's nowhere near as horrible as that. Am I gonna feel stupid when I figure it out? Maybe? I need another hint. I cannot... I need a directional hint. I need to know if this is supposed to say a word that maybe be lengthened by the fact that there's a number on the end. That if this is a play on words or a pun of some sort. I need a directional. If you guys can give me a hotter or colder directional hint, that would be really great right now. Because, like, my brain is pinging in too many directions still. I am looking for a date that has nothing to do with Roman numerals, even though many of the letters here could be Roman numeralized, like could mean Roman, could stand in for numbers. So I'm looking for a date. You say that I only need the picture puzzle and the lock to figure out the date in question. Is there a reference to said date that I have access to? The answer is no, that's fine. We are kind of brute forcing it at this level. I could come back here many days later. I just don't want to have to waste the time and effort if I can do it right now. I just need more of a direction than those two things. Because yes, they're connected. I understood that from the get-go. That has not helped me figure this out. You say that Roman numerals are the wrong direction. You say that words are the wrong direction. I am looking for a date, and I'm not seeing the connection of how to get to that date with the letters that I have and the combinations I have. I am sure that Broccoli is over there ranting and raving and rage quitting as we speak, because they haven't talked in a while. Could just be that they're AFK or busy or whatever, but... Words are kind of correct, but it is the word of a date. The word of a date. Can you give an alternative example? Not related to the puzzle. Just be like, this is an unrelated other version or part of a date. Okay. Can't get to 2. So what I'm hearing is that I need a 3-letter word. I don't think I can get to 1. Can I get to 10? No. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. No. No, I cannot. Come on, bake. That would be perfect. This is stupid. Maybe the 8 is the red herring. Here's rake, here's lake. You need a PH for this one. Here's take. Here's wake. Wakey, wakey. Sake. That's what I need right now. That was not it. Numbers. I do have an M. Monday. There's no N here. And you usually need 4 of those. Except in the case of like Tuesday. Can we get Tuesday? No. Can we do Thursday? TH. No. May, please don't try to brute force it the long way. There are maybe 10,000 combinations. It would take a bit of time. It can be done quicker. Yes, I know, but you guys are not... The way you guys are hot and colding me on the right path is not enough to get me to where I need to go. Is the problem. Like, I don't know if I'm being tripped up by this 8 or not. I don't know if the 8 is important or not. I am free associating the way that dates work, what they're linked to, what they're related to, in both in the game and in real life. Like, my brain is going in 1,000 different directions, and I don't have quite enough of a directional from the both of you to get to where I need to be. And you keep going, well, if we say that, then you'll get it right away. Maybe the getting it right away is the point. I'm not asking for the answer. I'm asking for more direction so that I stop ping-ponging down the warmer path. Because that I'm literally ping-ponging off the walls right now. Which is not on you guys. It's entirely that my brain is in overdrive. You need a month and a day. Okay. So the 8 can be the day. It is not a red herring. I need a month. That's where I'm... Okay, month helps. I don't have January. I don't have February. I could try March. That doesn't give me the answer, but it does get me to where I need to go. That helps a lot. See, that's why I was like, give me an example that is not related that I can pattern match to. Helps. M-A-R? Do we have an R on this one? No. But we do have May. So going to M, I was just gonna go month by month until something worked. May 8th. Have we seen May 8th anywhere else that would have helped direct me. We have a lot of dates. Well, leave that open, May. We have a lot of dates in the archives. Would that have helped? This is March. That's December. That's January. Nope, that would not have helped. January, November, February, September. Okay, so none of that would have helped. We have a lot of dates in the library. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, these are mostly March. That one doesn't have one because it's not in the library. This one should. Nope. That one, it doesn't matter. That one doesn't have May either. Okay. Okay. I don't yet know if this is correct, so just bear with me for a moment. You haven't seen the clue for it. No, you've mentioned that, but it was the first month that actually did work in that space, so. Open Sesame. That's cool. That's cool. Why do I have caps locks on? Take that off. Okay. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire, but it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in, a dark-trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. We had found an authentic black print. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. Treasure trove. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. To go up to found floor plans. Wow, that is powerful. Can make a lot of money. Yes, please. What makes you think I won't? All right. And then we also get a red letter. Ah, not what I wanted. Now if you use the king's power to draft black prints, you get the few black prints that you have. That showroom's looking affordable in the moderate future, indeed. This is number 1. Ooh. Numero uno. May 8th. Dear Baron Sinclair. Which Baron Sinclair? We don't know yet. To begin, my name is Worth Laud. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Baron Thomas Sinclair. Okay, so this is Herbert, to Herbert. Between the years of 1915 and 1918, the former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children, and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us in solemn silence like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family he took with him underground. Oh. Heavy stuff. All of the red letters have been chock full of lore. Oh my god. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by a seemingly endless supply of spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscence might typically be dismissed as the faithful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts lend a certain credence to their words. Now, I am not a presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet, I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. This letter is very manipulative. That's all I'm going to say about that. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship. Mr. Worth Loud. We have heard his name before, in passing. He absolutely was blackmailing our great uncle into giving him work so he could support his family. That doesn't necessarily make him a bad person. It just makes this particular letter, even though he states that none of this information is of little these family affairs of little consequence, they are absolutely consequential to him. having to attempt to try and do something to help his family. And instead of find other work, he decides to blackmail the Baron into giving him work, which to pay for his silence, essentially. It's very underhanded. We are not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter, and we're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. We have read a letter from these people before. They are clearly not linked. Do you think that one of the secrets involves the view of this very window? Absolutely it does. This is what was being excavated. That is the excavation of Old Arindia. At least a castle of Old Arindia. That's the excavation site. This just happens to have the view of it. Okay, now we need to connect to the other side. Well, leave that open. I'm not done here. So we need to turn this... Let's see here. It goes the other direction. So we need to line this up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need to go around. Okay. Wild. I need to turn it until that one is here. One more. That should be the other side. Anything else there? I'm not saying you missed anything, just not sure. I have the gem. I have the letter. I have the black print. I got the foreman's note. There didn't seem to be anything else there. And a puzzle box, okay. And here's the reservoir. Full drain entry level is 6. Dock level is 13. Okay, that's handy. I need this for the pump room, basically. I'm actually going to put this in the thing. Let's do enter. This was the left side. The red letter goes in here as well. Now I'll put it near the top for my own edification. And then this will be the right side. So we will put this here. We will also put this in the pump room. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, that just gives me access to that information when I am there next. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Thank you guys for all your help. You have been amazing. After 10 days of pumping water from the underground spring, the reservoir has finally been filled. It's a shame that the old station had to be flooded as a consequence of this action, but I suspect that may have been the actual reason they chose to build the reservoir here, and as an engineer, I agree that flooding is preferable to collapsing the entire tunnel. On the bright side, now that our water supply is no longer limited, we can start to leverage steam to a much greater extent. I suspect by this time next month, the steam-powered hoists at the main site will be able to run 24 hours a day. So the boiler room is important for many reasons. And now we have a box. A box, a box, a box. And yes, I have noticed that all of the puzzle boxes have different symbols in their corners. We've had mountain, we've had pentagram, pentacle, penta, and now we have the mirror one. Interesting. Oh, we want the black squares to move around. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So it's just how to get them down here. Interesting. Do you know what the colors do? Not all of them, no. I'm just playing, basically. Okay. These want to go up. Okay. Black likes to flip things around side to side. They like to shift through this. So clicking here doesn't matter because they're just going here. White effectively does nothing. So somehow in moving yellow around, we need to get black to come down. Okay. I almost have this. Got it. I got it, I got it. I just had to figure it out, and then I got more allowance. Ding, ding, ding! Okay. Now, we have to set this up for the position we want, because I've gotten all the information here that I can, so I don't need this door open again for perhaps a very long time. Thank you. I was working through it. It was gonna be okay. And this allows me... No, that is the wrong configuration. And this allows me to escarpe as much as I would like to escarpe. So, with that being the case... I didn't notice any other openings past that gate. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So we do have this, which does us absolutely no good because we can't get in there. It's quite possible we need a special key for room 46 as well, which we don't know. And these doors don't seem to do functionally anything. They're just there. But we do have this. So we have seen a puzzle box with this. We've seen a puzzle box with this. We've seen a puzzle box with this. And we may, in fact, have seen a puzzle box with this before. I don't think we've seen these. And we don't know what all the symbols mean. We don't also know what this means either. We have the moon symbol from the Epson side of the family here. There's definitely familial secrets going on. Good music, though. Seen this before. I have the no, I don't have either of those keys. They were used up. Okay. You can see the window. It's right there. It was there the whole time, and I'm too much of a dumbass to notice. I don't have the wall break thing in here either. So brick walls to break. There is one in the weight room. There is one in the secret garden. Where else have I seen them? There are so many keys in this and most games that are so badly built. Like, what do you mean the key is just gone? Did it break? Did I eat it? Where'd it go? You just left it. I just left it in the thing. But at least you noticed it as an option. Indeed. When you power the furnace, it makes a key for you. It's pretty clear that it does it quickly and badly. Red room, after all, but it seems likely that all the keys were made there, so they're probably really brittle or something, or something. Actually, it might be best to go through this. So I can visualize if there's a brick room, some brick wall in something. Nope. No in the garage. The den has stone room, but not brick. Maybe? Wine cellar doesn't seem to. The vault, no. We've not explored the Chamber of Mirrors nearly enough. That one's a tricky one. Have I noticed it in the boiler room, maybe? No. Okay, bedrooms? Not really. Hallways. Maybe the passageway? Patio has brick area. Possibly the patio? Possibly the courtyard? Secret garden, yes. Because you can't even see the full blueprint. Greenhouse. Whoops. Maybe? Of the shops, I don't think so. At least not any of the ones I have. We know about the weight room. Maybe the furnace room? Oh, planetarium is a blueprint. Okay, I have it mislabeled. It's very easy to fix. Whoops. Treasure trove. We haven't been to yet. Stop that. No. Maybe the tomb. Okay. Interesting. I should note those down where I see them. But silver key, secret garden key, file cabinet keys too? I mean, I'm sure it's all the major special keys that might work in those rooms. I just don't have any on me. Dang, Sinclair had all that money but couldn't waste a penny on good quality keys. Yeah. The COM is difficult to explore properly. Good idea, though. Hey, we know he cheaped out on the gems. No reason he wouldn't cheap out on other things, too. Indeed, indeed. I can double check some of those spaces while I have steps and nothing better to do. passageway is like literally right here. No, not passageway. Okay. Courtyard is on the other side. But I actually want to go to patio instead. I think that's about all we can handle. No, definitely not here. Well, I tried. I have 4 more steps. Won't get me really anywhere. Standard is still better. Okay. That's it, you guys. That's all we got. It's the pretty view. There's brick outside, but there's no way to get there. I've cheated the system. It won't get me very much farther. That was actually a really good run. I got things done. I don't feel like I missed anything. I tried. I didn't get to my objective necessarily, but I did try. Garden Shopping Center of Tomorrow. God, I love my hallways. No new rooms today, but we did find a lot of stuff. We got a lot of information out of this. Look at how pretty the Garden Shopping Center of Tomorrow is. Alright. I don't have time for another run, so I actually think I'm going to quit and raid out a little earlier than I usually do. Oh, absolutely. You were about to call it a day maybe an hour ago. You did a lot since then. Yeah, I did. Kabuchi, Trav, thank you so much for all of your help. You guys have been absolutely fantastic magical. We will do day 24 tomorrow. I feel like that's just for the best. But yes. This was a really excellent run. We learned a whole bunch of lore. We got into places that we just barely had enough information to do. I still have many goals. I still have not reached room 46, which I need to do the will. I still have many things to explore. I don't even have all the rooms yet. And I'm adding to the pool as we speak. So I need to start prioritizing what rooms need to be common and what rooms need to be a lot more rare. But thank you guys for joining me on yet another run. It has been absolutely fantastic magical to have you all here. My name is Mayrin Althea Tover, and I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time. If that's not your time zone, feel free to give me a follow, put on notifications, then you'll know when I go live. You can do that here on Twitch or over on Blue Sky. Either way, you'll get that reminder. However, if you can't join me live on the reg, feel free to head over to YouTube instead, subscribe and ring the bell, and then you'll know when the VODs go live, so you can still catch up with me, but you don't necessarily have to be with me live when I am live. It's convenient, and I do it for you guys. I don't make a penny over there. I do raid, and at the end of every stream, I attempt to make a friend or raid a friend, whichever is viable at the day. For those of you who are live, feel free to grab the raid message, copy pasta, spread the love, because we're all in this community together. And if you are actually over on YouTube, post live. feel free to rate the next video. I encourage you to. Whether it's mine or somebody else's, it doesn't matter to me. Just enjoy what you're watching, I think. It would be the only thing I would say. So let's find out who we're rating live and go from there, shall we? I only have one option. We're going to have some fun, though. We're going over to Stephanie Swanquills. She is an Aussie voice actor who streams. She's playing Alan Wake 2, which is a very solid game. I've not played it myself. I have seen it played. It's amazing. But we're going to go say hi to her and her peeps, who are really, really lovely. And I hope that you guys have a fantastic, magical rest of your day, wherever time zone you are in, or night, or time, whatever. And that you take care of yourself until I see you again, either live or in a video. Until then, you guys, we raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, everyone.